The views and the opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities of LFTP Productions.
Woo! Hey, who said these ladies can't get it? You know how they get it. They come on the scene and we say, Divas, and talk, and make it like the way you like the way you make me feel. I like the way you talking, Divas, Divas. I like the way you block it, Divas, Divas. We got the diva doses. 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 We got the diva doses.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to the Divas Dose podcast show. Here where nothing's off topic because everything is definitely up for discussion. I am your co-host, Sharnita, or just simply Nita, right along with Bam.
Your girl also me.
Bam.
Peaches with no cream, but I got all the tea, boo.
You talk too much. Bam.
New year, new me. Hey, it's renewed.
I love it. And you guys, Happy New Year from the Divas Dose. Yes. 2025, and we alive. Look at God.
A great year.
Look at God. Absolutely. Claim it.
So before we get started, I want to know, what was y'all ladies' New Year's resolution? What we doing different in 2025? What we doing?
For me, I'm leaving 2024 behind. Period. Point blank. Go ahead.
I didn't dictate any resolutions. I just transformed.
That wasn't
myself.
a resolution either. I just said I'll leave 2024
I just
behind.
transformed myself. That's my goal.
No New Year's resolutions for me either. I'm just taking one day at a time and letting God lead me.
All right now.
So what was yours, Peaches?
Oh, mine
Get more
was just, I gave up the birds.
Okay.
I did the birds. They are flock-free honey.
Okay.
Look at how she got a little new thing. And just, that I need that positive energy.
Absolutely.
Letting all toxic people go.
Yes,
and people that don't know what they want, just go on and let them be by themselves.
Yeah, I love that for you, Peaches. I love
thank
that.
you. I don't know how to take that. But
I know. Coming from me, I
we
totally
see she's still
understand.
bringing that same energy.
I'm
2025.
Peaches, I'm proud of you.
Are you really?
Yes.
Oh, you're agreeing.
Because when you release things, new things come to you.
Yes.
I love that. I really do. It really warms my heart. The piece that I do have, it really warms my heart. I love that for you.
Yeah.
What? They don't pay attention to you. I do. I had already saw that you had released them good. So I was with you already.
Look at that.
So this
Look
what
at that.
what we get. This what we get.
You see?
I'm excited because I can't wait to see
excited
what's
too.
new comes into your life. So
Yes.
What's new come into my life?
Yes.
Oh, me.
No. When you release things, new things come to you.
Yes. I'm excited.
Okay, well, we're excited for you too. Whoop, whoop. And we're excited for the DDP.
Yes.
What new things? Because we got a lot of great things in store for you guys. So buckle up and come along for the journey this year for 2025. It's going to be fantastic. I lock, stock, and barreled that, and I stamped it.
Yep.
Bam.
Into existence, baby.
So without further ado, we're going to jump right on into the prayer. You know, we can't leave God behind.
Okay.
You know, we can't.
We gotta bring him forward.
Yes,
That's right.
Peaches. So everybody, let's say a prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we humbly come to you, thanking you for traveling grace to and from this destination. And we humbly ask that you bless this women of four mics. Y'all, it's been a while. 4 women, 4 mics in one space.
All right.
In Jesus' name we pray. And
Amen.
hold on, and Lord, we thank you for letting us see 2025. I forgot to say that. Thank you, Lord. Amen.
She still can't count.
I know, girl, because I'm just so crunk. I'm just so crunk. I'm just happy to see 2025. You have no idea.
Some people didn't get it.
Absolutely. So y'all, it's okay if I stud over my words. It's okay. This is happiness.
But I need you to learn how
This is positive. I do know how to count. Peaches, put some money in front of me. I counted before you.
You can. Because let me tell you about the prostitutes. The prostitutes.
Oh my God, I never. You think I'm a
Is that what we're
prostitute?
considering it in 2025?
My goodness.
If you count money and you giving it up like that,
You don't have to be a prostitute. I'm a lady that has
You're a
several
lady of the
businesses, and prostitution is not one of them.
Okay.
However, I have thought about opening up a brothel in the past and being a madam. I have thought
Maybe
about
you should
that.
do it
No,
this
I have
year.
thought about that and writing it off on my taxes.
there ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know, it's legal in Vegas. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I really have. You playing, but I really.
Hey, you know they say sex sells.
Hey, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I was saying, look, there you go, bam. Okay, preachers. I'm gonna give it some more thought. I'm gonna write a business plan behind it.
And I'll support it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Private
some
sector.
things ain't changed.
Hey, now we said we bringing in, 2025.
It's all right.
It's
all right.
okay.
You bring forward what you have, the useful tools that you have, and you're a strategist. You're
Girl, hush up. You over there looking like Madam C.J. Walton.
My goodness, into way.
Anyway, so y'all, enough of all that yapping. Tonight's topic is called Dating Within Your Scope. And we bringing this to you live from the Pentagon. So make sure you guys go to Live from the Pentagon YouTube, like, subscribe, and share. Please do that if you don't do nothing else. And we appreciate you. Okay.
Go live every Monday.
Yeah, we go live every Monday at 8.
Yeah,
8 p.m. Live from the Pentagon
That's right.
on the YouTube.
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. We got that?
Yeah, I got it.
You got it? You need anything else to say? Okay, well, hush
I
up.
do have something to say.
Oh,
Big stick. Remember.
she like big sticks. Oh, she like to drink big sticks.
Yeah.
Oh, you like to drink and, well, I don't know, big sticks.
You know what? I thought we wasn't carrying all that
I'm sorry.
energy.
It's not negative, though. It's the truth. It's not negative. It's the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna sip your wine? Oh, you okay? It's all
Right
good.
along.
It's all good. Moving right along.
25, I'm minding my damn business.
That's what you did. That's what you should have did in 2024.
I did that.
So it didn't work out for you too well. So look, dating within your scope. So what does that mean, ladies? Dating within your scope. I like to do a little research. So I did a little research.
Okay.
And it says to pursue a romantic relationship with someone you are generally on a similar level with meaning of interests, core values, and goals, social status, just overall common interest in one another. So that's the
That's a book definition.
I was going to say, is that the white people version of it?
It's a black people version of it. I'm just
Black people version? Oh my God, do you really want to know?
Yeah, black version. Yeah.
Ooh, just serial dating.
Wait, what?
Just serial dating. Just going in, getting what you can and moving on to the
Wait,
next.
but if you're dating on your level, yeah,
That's
but
not
then
just serial dating.
that's not.
So that's not serial dating to you?
No.
What would you call it then?
Because I could be hungry and say, let's go on a date.
Right.
But that don't mean I gotta feed you.
Oh, but if you take me,
That don't mean I gotta feed you.
I'm just saying that man already know ahead of time if he take me on a date, he's going to feed me.
How would he know that? See, that shows. See,
Because-
you the women.
No, because he gonna know based upon our conversation that it is.
You are the women that Kevin Samuels was talking about. You are the women of today.
Kevin Samuels got what he got. You see what happened to him?
No, he didn't. Hold on. Don't talk. I like Kevin Samuels. Don't you
Okay,
talk
well,
about him like that. Just because he got off.
Okay.
See, just because he got off on you heifers.
Oh, no.
Don't he put y'all in y'all place?
He didn't get
Don't get upset. Don't do that.
I just feel like if a person knows you, they know what you expect of them, right? So I'm not gonna go out on a date with somebody that I just met. We may do coffee, but I'm not gonna go out on a date with you and I just met you.
So let me ask.
Oh, you stop.
I wouldn't.
Remember the beach?
Oh,
Miami?
that was 2008.
Yeah,
Girl, I was 30-something years old.
Girl, that too. Ain't old enough to know better, lady.
Oh, she forgot all about Miami.
Listen, I was on a mission. I went down there and the mission was accomplished.
Oh,
Oh, that was just your soul mission?
That was my sole mission to go down there.
okay.
That was her soul whole mission. I mean, mission.
Call me a hoe, but it was good.
Mission.
It wasn't no disappointment for me. Shit.
Oh my God. Okay, so hold on.
Back to what she said.
You out there
Okay.
listening or you talking about,
What are the odds of that? That man long. That man say, I'm tired of that flounder. Anyway, look, so let me ask you, y'all, we live at 5. You know it's a new year for us, baby. You know it's we been MIA.
I'm just saying, like, you know, like, it's a planning process. So if we're talking, okay, for instance, 2025 came up, I got a phone call from somebody that I knew a while back, and they was like, well, hey, I want to take you to dinner. I said, okay, well, where you want to take me? He said, wherever you want to go. It was already expected because he presented it to me.
Yeah, well, he presented it to you.
Right. So, let's get something straight. I don't pursue men. That is never going to be me. I will be a lonely little soul in that corner before I chase after a man.
So you've never pursued a man a day in your life? A day in your whole...
Let me think.
Okay, because some of y'all got to think back a little further.
Than others. No, I can't say that I have, because even when I met the love of my life, I did pursue him. I kind of made eye contact with him.
Okay.
And he went through somebody else, and he was like, hey,
okay,
tell her to come here.
Okay.
I never like was,
okay.
Hey, you know.
Hold that thought, girl. So look, I want to ask each one of you ladies, dating within your scope, what does that mean to you? We'll start with you, Renee. What does that mean?
Well, for me, that means dating people within environments that I come in contact with.
With the environment you come in contact with,
If I'm in different environments, the people that I meet, and
I like
if we
that.
connect, then, you know, that was
what-
somebody that I date.
How do you distinguish?
Hold on. What?
Well, you
you
wouldn't
make
know
me-
that until you actually went out with them and started to, you know, conversate and things like that. I'm not scoping at you just by, oh, he got this on, he doing
absolutely.
That's not me. I've never been that.
So
I have to have a connection. We have to start talking, and then it's like, okay, we resonate with each other, and then, okay, if I'm interested, you ask me out, I'll go.
So my question is, you said environment you're in. What do those environments look like for you?
Okay, so for me, that would be back in the days. Okay.
We talking about present. We ain't talking about no back in the days.
So she's not dating within her scope right now. She's not on the scene.
But she come out looking all sexy and all that kind of stuff.
She gotta keep herself up.
I already told her.
She gotta keep herself up,
She was my
Peaches.
wife, she be locked up in the closet.
You gonna let this man up with this package out and he got his woman?
He better not go out with no gray sweatpants on.
Oh my God, Peaches.
For yourself.
Well, he gonna look good with me with them sweatpants on.
Girl.
That's why your husband need to be sitting right over there.
So okay.
Okay, my bad.
Be grocery store.
Okay.
The gym.
Okay.
Restaurants.
Okay.
I don't want a man out the church though, because it'd be a lot of hypocrites.
A lot of hypocrites in the church. We already know that. Yeah. Okay.
Ain't be in the church.
No club.
No clubs.
Okay.
I've never really been a clubber.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So no
Gotcha.
clubs.
Okay.
Regular everyday places.
Absolutely. Okay.
Work. You know, if you meet somebody at work.
Okay. So a work husband, a workmate, or work. Yes. Okay.
You see him in his element. You see him in his
Okay. So what does dating within your scope look like for you, Peaches?
He has to be gainfully employed, have his own place in the
She
park.
was ready, boy. She was ready, baby. She was out the gate with it. Okay, so that's what within your scope looks like for you. Okay, thank you. So what does it look like for you, Mimi?
I'm taking both what they said.
Okay, you like both.
But you have to get to know them before you know if they have a car, you know.
And that's true. And that's why I said for me, I'm going to have conversations with this person.
Right.
We're in 2025. You go on a date, you might not come home. So I'm very cautious about.
Of course, it's what you should.
I listen attentively. I pay attention. You got your own house. I'm listening to the environment. I'm looking at the environment, setting the tone, calling you at different times. I'm filling you out without you even knowing I'm filling you out.
Okay.
Right? And so before I go out on that date, I want to know, one, am I safe?
Absolutely.
And let me say, when I say gainfully employed, that's exactly what I mean. It doesn't mean like, oh, you have to be a CEO of the company. You can be the garbage man.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. You can be the garbage man.
They make good money.
They do.
They do.
When I say
401k.
when,
You can work at Walmart.
no, when I say I like that, that she's putting a new, a whole nother dynamic on that, twist on it. Like it doesn't.
But she's always said that though. She's always said that, like, for her, what the average standard for a woman, that's not for her.
I like that, Peaches.
You can be living out in-town suites, and I'm fine with that too.
Well,
You
that
are?
would mean it.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, wow,
It might
Peaches.
It might
And you still
part of your character.
But why? Why would you?
Why would I want
Why
to?
would he be living in the intern?
Because maybe that's all he can afford.
I like
He
that.
got it together. He works. He probably don't make a
Wow.
whole lot of money to afford a house. The only thing he can afford is in-town suites. I mean, that's $1,200 a month. You think about it, that's how much people pay for a one bedroom. More than that.
That's
when you
true,
factor
they
in
do.
lights, gas, water.
After this show, you're going to find you a wolf.
You know what?
After this show, they going to be knocking down your door.
Y'all say that after every damn show.
I truly believe.
Now we'll say,
I truly, look at me. I truly believe.
I think some men are intimidated by kind of like the whole Nick Cannon thing. A man is intimidated by a woman's stature. If she's well put together, if she got her shit together, and he know
He does
that
not.
man that stays in this hotel.
well, from here on out, I'm driving my Buick. I live with my father, and I'm a janitor at Texas Children's.
Well, I don't know if you want to.
Now I'm not doing all that.
I think, think about it. I think I'll attract more men.
No, I think you should be honest. I think you should be honest.
They ain't honest.
But you wouldn't want nobody who's not honest anyway.
You'll find out who I am later, just like I find out who he is later.
So you're gonna let him meet your representative, and you're gonna meet his representative.
That's how it goes all the time.
Now show me who you are front.
Absolutely.
But how many people are actually doing that on the dating scene?
Nobody is authentic. Let me just say that, but you have to tentatively listen. Because people will lie on themselves.
Yeah, some people are beautiful liars.
So long.
I know somebody. Let me tell you, I know a man that hit a whole body for 10 years. He was in a whole relationship for 10 years, honey.
Girl.
Now that's I mean,
That's deep.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
beautiful
possible.
liar.
It's
very
possible.
possible when you play your cards right.
When you lie all the time. You can't.
You start believing them damn
Well, I
lies.
think consistency says a lot about a person's character. If you're consistent and then all of a sudden your consistency drops off, I'm gonna start paying attention to that because what was the curveball that threw you off your consistency, and how often does the inconsistency happen?
I was going through a depressive state and I just didn't feel like talking. I was just like down and out and I just need some time to myself, baby. I'm so sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm just...
Well, she's giving a scenario.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. They got it for you out here.
There go your consistency.
The Casanovas, and the ones that are looking for that good place to lay up and scratch. They got them out here. They got some good stories for you.
And you cannot move too quick into these relationships.
Yeah.
You cannot.
But that's what they're doing. They're moving real quick out here. I'm so traditional. They move so quick, it make my head spin. I be like, oh my God. It's like they trying to take you fast for a con or something. I be like, oh my God. Like, it's too much.
And I think because of our age too, we have a different bracket of dating. The men is different than when we were younger.
Nah, you need to bring back the 99-2000 men, because these new wave men, I don't know who raising them. I just really don't. I just don't.
Which ones you talking about?
I'm talking about the new wave,
Kevin Samuels?
2015.
Kevin Samuels? Because that's what they are.
They the Kevin Samuels?
They are.
No, don't get me wrong. Kevin Samuels was on point. I'm not, Peaches. I'm finna tell her. He was on point about a lot of things because a lot of you women have a lot of
because I know what she's talking
Give
about.
me an example.
You ain't got shit going for yourself, but you want a man to make a 6 figures, 6 feet, and take care of you. You ain't gotta work, you ain't gotta do shit, but you ain't bringing shit to the table.
Okay.
But a pretty
Okay, that's a true statement, but
It is. It's
if
a
she
lot
walk
of
around,
women.
She body yaddy, what does the average man do?
He's gonna pick her
That's
up.
what they gonna do because they
So
want creatures.
how can he speak on a woman that she knows she uses her assets to her advantage to get what she wants?
Well, you have to understand. You have a lot of superficial people walking this earth. A lot of superficial, and I've even heard of some guys saying that if she doesn't have a BBL, he don't want to deal with her. Are you serious?
But he ain't dating her for the long term either.
But
That's like what it says.
if she has complications from that BBLs, he
Well,
gonna
what it
stick by her
says, because it's gonna say.
He loved the fact that she snatched and in every way of the manner, whatever, you know.
Well,
So-
I mean, just like when Kevin Samuels used to always ask those women about for us, like, where do you see yourself from 0 to 10? What do you rate yourself?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of
And
them
7,
said
you can't do
9.
7. He
You
said
can't do
you
7.
can't. He said you can't
And
do
a lot of
7.
them did like, well, I feel like I'm an 8. And then he'd say, well, Beyonce and, such and such is like a 9-10. So do you rate yourself up there?
Well, money, when you got money makes you look good.
So now let me.
You could be the ugliest duck. You got a lot of money, you gonna lose.
Okay, speaking on that, now what if they're, dating within your scope? Now, what if there's a power dynamic where you're trying to date someone much higher up the success and financial realm or body image wise? How does that pan out?
It can work because if that man chooses you, it can work because if he's high powered or on a certain level, he's gonna try to help you. If you're trying to do something, he's gonna be supportive to help you come along or whatever.
That could flip one or two ways, because I think when he's up there with his success, finance, and body image, and he dates down, so to speak, I'm just being honest, he dates down, so to speak, I think that has more or less to do with power trip. Control, power.
I don't know. I think that's a man, that question. Yeah.
Tired of the superficial women.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Some men are looking for that woman who's modest, who's smart, who knows how to take care of home. Some men are actually genuinely looking for that.
And they tired of them superficial girls that want to walk around like they the trophy and all that. That's why I say that's a man question. You can't really ask a woman.
And I do feel like if you meet a man like that, it's nothing for you to see a person come up.
Right.
And very rarely do you see them come down. People like to elevate. And if you're with somebody whose stature is higher than yours, you're going to elevate. Right. Because you want to keep up with that person.
And then he's going to support you in that.
Well, I know a male who pretty successful, but for some reason he doesn't like to date professionals. He likes to date down. I don't get that.
But what is his reason?
I think because he feels like, this is just my personal opinion from what I've seen, I think he feels like, because he had the option to date a school principal one time, and he turned it down for a hood rat. So I think, I'm just being honest, I think he feels like his intellect or intellectual structure is not wouldn't have not been up there with that principle.
Well, he's dealing with some insecurities.
That's what I'm saying. I think
it's a lot of them out there too, child.
I hate to say that, but I mean that's what I.
But it also could be that the woman, when women get in certain positions, they have a power trip.
Yeah.
It could be that too. It could be that women that are
independent woman for him.
Right.
So maybe he's staying in his lane by dating the women that he feel like he's comfortable with.
But even is that even called dating down when you don't date somebody on your
lane? What works for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, some men expect me to date men that are at my level. Like I work for the healthcare, so
no, you're a janitor, girl.
Yeah. Well, that's right. Shit. Damn.
That's my line. Ain't gonna work.
It was not.
I cannot lie. And it is not okay. So anywho, well, the shit. Scratch that. I can't lie.
So for you, he doesn't have to be.
Yeah, when I meet guys like this one guy I met at Gringos, our little restaurant we had went to, and we were just sitting there talking and everything, and just sitting there shooting the shit. He was 37, and he didn't even know, because when I started talking about my kids and everything, and he was like, you got grandkids? And I was like, yeah. And he asked me how old I was. I was like, I'm 45. And he was like, 45? He was like, you don't even look 45. So we just sitting there talking, and he was telling me what he did. He told me that, I can kind of tell he kind of hesitated, because he told me that he worked at Amazon, like pulling orders and all that kind of stuff or whatever. And so I was kind of like a little, hesitant when he was like, well, where do you work at? And I was like, Texas Children.
Yeah, I think honesty is like...
Yeah. I mean, I did tell him I said I work at, Texas Children. So he was like, he said, so I bet you have a husband or a boyfriend that's like a doctor. And I was like, no, I don't. I was like, I don't have anyone. And then when he asked me what I actually did, and I started describing what I did, he was like, oh, man. He was like, now I feel embarrassed.
But see, he's not.
But he did tell me that. He said he was like, I feel a little intimidated. He said, because the job that you have, he said, that's a major job. You have a huge responsibility. He was like, you run a whole cancer center.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wouldn't necessarily say that I want a whole cancer center. He was like, but yeah, you really do. He was like, pharmacy department, and I'm like, yeah.
But see, what he failed to realize is I put my income, which we put our income together. That's 200 grand. That's 200 grand a year or whatever.
And let me tell y'all, I was still interested in him, even when he asked to walk me out to my car. I kind of like cringed again. I was like, fuck, I should have drove the fucking Buick. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I should have drove my fucking Buick. We walk out there.
You gotta be yourself.
Say, come on.
But no, because when I walked out, exactly. And when you hit the unlock button, the little symbol on the ground.
But you have to be yourself. Right. You should never want to walk into something and not be yourself.
And after that, I talked to
you should be cautious, Peaches.
Why didn't you pursue him?
I did pursue him. That's what I'm telling you. I pursue men that I want. My daddy told me that's my problem. He said I scared them away.
So what happened? He just stopped responding to you?
He stopped responding to me. Then I was.
It's his own insecurity.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't want that anyway because it's gonna later on down the line.
I didn't even care about him working.
I know that, but he did.
You didn't, but he didn't give it a chance.
But I get it. You have to be protective, though. Like you said, you have to pay attention. No, she just was saying when you dating, you have to pay attention.
My daddy told me that. He said that's my problem. He said you're not supposed to pursue the men supposed to pursue you. That's what we do. We chase. You be chasing the men and then you run them off some damn well. And I'm like,
because I feel like my daddy has always told me when a man knows what he wants when he wants.
Absolutely.
And so I stand on. One, I like to be pursued because it makes me feel wanted. Right? That's number one. But number two, I can in turn do certain things to pursue you in return.
But you don't think that men want to know that we're interested? Because now the play is all we want them for is
no,
for
but that's what I'm saying.
You see what I'm saying?
But in turn, I'm not gonna blow your phone up.
No.
But I may send a message and say, hey, just let you cross my mind.
Yeah,
so it's like that push and pull effect. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna give it all to you like, baby, when you coming over here?
I think he's cute. I asked the bartender, I'm like, what that young gentleman over there drinking?
So you'll send a man a drink? Now me, I think that's very grown up.
Yeah.
Now me, I think that's very mature and grown up.
Send a man a drink in a minute.
But for some, they may not agree with that. But I think
But I've been like, hey, what you want? I got you. But I'm just saying, like, me personally, I would tell you.
Right. Y'all don't pursue.
Be who you are.
Right.
Honesty is key because you're gonna want that in return.
You can see I can't lie worth the shit.
I know, don't do it because you're gonna be out there looking foolish.
So with that being said, let me ask you ladies this. Do you guys think that one may be dating in potential or reality when it comes to dating?
Potential or reality?
It depends on which generation you're asking that question to.
Okay.
What are they, the millennials? They know potential.
They dating in the reality of what it is now, baby.
What you got? What you got, boo?
Okay.
Because they not doing that.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I guess mine is reality. Like I said, potential. I'm not trying to. Now, let me tell you, I ain't trying to build no damn boat now. I ain't trying to do all that. I ain't building no goddamn boat.
Well, some men they looking for women like that. Seriously.
I can help you I can motivate you to get somewhere, but I ain't trying to build from the ground up, baby.
Go somewhere.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna do that.
Start from the ground.
No.
To me, you have to have a vision. You have to have that motion and substance. Yeah. You can't just say, here go the money. What should I invest in? You got to have a vision of your own. That's just me.
Well, if you give me your money, that's what I'm gonna tell you.
I think that's why
you'll do it yourself. You wouldn't prefer for him to have his own vision.
I'll show him how to do it.
No, I need you to have your own vision.
I ain't gonna maintain it.
That's what I'm saying. I need for you to have your own vision.
Well, they say if you teach a man how to fish,
he might be a dreamer, and he might do that push. That's what I'm saying.
That's basically what I'm saying.
He has it, but sometimes some people just need that push. I get what you're saying. Yeah. I'm not saying that. Listen, and that's the reason for this discussion, right? Mm-hmm. You date with what works for you, right? It may not work for you because you like, hey, you gotta know what you want, how you want it, when you want it. She, on the other hand, is like, I'm willing to help mold and sculpt this whole relationship. It don't have to come perfectly sculpted already.
Okay, and I can agree with that. It doesn't have to come perfectly sculpted, but I can't execute my vision, my plan, your vision, your plan.
Yeah.
Now we can work together and help each other.
Well, that's because you still have a vision and a plan. What if in her case she's already had her vision, her plan, she's set. Now she's just ready to be that wife, that one, that Susie homemaker for home, but still work, and she just wants to cater to her man.
Go ahead.
So what? So
We should have went
That won't find me.
See, but you're not there yet. You see,
I never just cater to a man. Period. No, I'm tired. I'm dealt with the kids. Then I gotta run the household. You think I'm gonna cater to the man?
Baby, put them children to sleep. They gonna get your ass in the bed.
And that's what I say. The man that gets with me has to know that I'm a woman who moves around. I mean, when I say that, I mean like I got a 13-year-old and she's busier than I am. You know, I do the podcast. I have a job. I do other stuff on the side. So when he asked me to cook, I may be like, okay, baby, I may cook for you twice out the week, but we're going to get in the kitchen, we're going to cook together. Because I can't give, I'm not going to lie to you and say, I'm going to give you something that I cannot give you.
Right.
yeah.
I'm giving you a false reality. And that relationship's going to fail.
Yeah.
It's going to fail.
Before it even take off the ground.
I'm catering to my man.
Go ahead, Katie.
So
I sure am.
You go cater to your man?
He tap me on my shoulder, I'm gonna roll over.
Go ahead.
Leg up.
What about the cooking, girl? You gonna cook it 7 days a week? You gonna cook 7 days a
I mean,
week?
the food gonna last over, because I like to cook, baby. I do
Okay.
like to
See,
cook.
and that's what I'm saying. That's why I said she's in a different place than we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love to cook.
Absolutely.
When I was with my son's father, baby, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Go ahead.
Oh wow.
I used to iron his clothes for
I ain't
him,
never
too.
been
Oh, so you.
I ain't never been
So here's the thing, Peaches. So here's the thing, Peaches is like the total package.
Yeah.
The total catch. That's what she's sitting here saying.
Yeah.
Where's the wolf? Where's the wolf?
But again, I think some men are intimidated because one, even though she's a total catch, she's a no-nonsense person.
Right.
So you can't come to her half-stepping because she gonna read your ass. And some men know that you can see right through them. That's why they don't pursue her, because they know they can't pull the wool over her eyes.
Well, see, and that's the reason why I live with my father, and I'm
Girl,
a
stop
janitor,
lying.
and I only
Stop
drive a
lying.
Buick.
Stop
Show up in the
So let me ask you ladies this. Let me ask you. Okay, so dating, dating within your means. What does, if you meet somebody, first off, what does a typical conversation or date look like when you first meet them?
For me, if I was single, I would just let it flow in the beginning. You let it flow because you don't want to come out the gate.
So when do you go to his house? When he go to your house?
No, we're not going to the
I say how long? How long though? How long before though?
Oh, girl, you gotta wait. This day and age, you have to wait about 6 months before you let somebody come in your house.
6 months.
Stranger danger, girl.
No, I can go to his house, but he can't come to my house.
I'm not even going to his. If I was thinking,
I have girls.
No.
I have girls.
In this day and age, no.
Not for after 6 months. This
Dang,
is
right?
crazy out here.
So when you giving up the cookie?
Girl, it's gonna be a while.
So when you giving up the cookie then?
But see, that's
Let me know, Judge.
Well, I'm just saying, 6 months is a long time.
That's a long
But what if you go to his house, but he can't come to your house?
I'm not going to his house.
So when you giving up the cookie? I'm still asking the question 12 months from now.
Y'all gonna get a hotel room with a suite with a
Girl,
kitchen?
you have to meet
Now that's
a good idea. Places. I'm not doing. Girl, it's too much happening.
She's talking from a married woman's perspective, like I said.
But it's still too much happening. You see women go on first dates and never come back home.
Yeah.
So you gotta allow fear to dictate?
I'm gonna be very cautious.
That's fine. That's
I'm gonna
fine.
set timelines. I'm
You don't
not.
pick
If I
up a
was
pistol?
single, I don't care if I do. I'm not finna. What you want me to go in your house with a pistol? And then when you do something, I'm gonna
Kill
have to
his
shoot you?
ass. Shit you.
In your own house.
In your own damn house.
No, ma'am.
Oh,
If
well.
I was single, I would not be stepping in your door
Okay.
before 6 months.
So now you wouldn't be dating. You would not be dating.
We would be dating outside. You not coming. What I got?
What if you want to fly you out somewhere?
She said-
you could. If you fly me out, you gonna have my room and you have yours.
Oh, she
Oh,
ain't
wow,
no fun. She ain't no fun, girl.
Girl.
Exactly. You're not afraid. Hold on, but
But she flew out. But she gotta have her own room.
she didn't put no timeline on flew out. You didn't put no timeline on flew out.
Maybe you shouldn't fly.
I like to flirt on dates.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm a flirt.
Okay.
Like before we even got to that,
You a flirter, period.
I
Ah, she told I am.
We know.
like to flirt. That's foreplay for me.
Oh,
But
my
I'm just saying, don't mean you won't get some.
Okay.
No, he's definitely gonna get some.
No, he's not.
Oh, girl, see, they been gave up on me.
No.
If you give up.
She want to be pursued. She did say she.
Yeah, she wants to be pursued.
She did say that.
That's what I was gonna say because guess what? You know how they say you throw your bait out there, but you got the real you really did. I'm gonna throw my bait out there. I'm gonna flirt. Sorry, you know. I'm not ready for all that. Take it to that level. If you want to come back, you can come back.
So you're a tease. You're a tease.
I don't think it's a tease. I just think, like, hey, I like to flirt.
Well, you sending out these signals.
I am. And if he wants it, you're going to chase after.
Girl. Y'all better be careful.
Well, I always get ghosted.
But here's the thing. Like, I won't go to somebody's house on the first date because I just feel like that's a red flag to me. Mm-hmm. We can do coffee. Yeah. Coffee is $3. I'm not going to your house.
And then, if you're going to Starbucks, baby, you're going to spend at least about $20 between the both of y'all.
I don't even like Starbucks coffee.
I'm just saying, though, if you're going to a coffee house.
It's nothing to do that. We can go to a bookstore.
If your first date, dating within your means, in your scope. So if your first date, he said, I want to take you out on a date, I'm going to surprise you. And I'm just saying. And he pull up McDonald's drive-thru. I'm just saying,
he better pull up to Whataburger dealing with me.
If we're Mac at McDonald's,
I don't want no damn McDonald's.
Listen, first of all, it's different when you're dating and when you're getting to know somebody. Let's just be clear.
Okay.
Let's be clear on that.
Okay, so
if you're going out on a date with me, that means you've gotten to know me, you know me, and so therefore McDonald's is out of the question. But if you're getting to know me, I'm cool with going with McDonald's. If you say, hey, I just want to meet you, let's just chit chat. Okay,
but I'm saying, I know you said it's a difference, but I'm saying if you're dating.
If we're dating?
Yeah, he pull up McDonald's.
But he should know me. I may want a Big Mac.
That's what I'm saying.
Her time to get to know him. And
no, she said by this time they dating though.
But
he should already know her.
That day.
He should already know her.
I may want a Big Mac that day.
Okay, so you wouldn't.
I don't always have to go to a fancy restaurant.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay.
But here's the thing. Like, I'm like, Peaches, I gotta know what kind of job you have. How long you been on your job?
Why is that important? I got income coming in. Why is that important? I got income coming in.
No, after a certain period of time,
it shows character to me.
Okay, I like that. Okay.
It shows character.
Okay.
Because
he's not a job hopper.
Yeah, he's not a job hopper.
Stability.
Yeah. Well, no, you didn't ask how long he been on his job. You just say he has a job.
No. I said how long he's been on his job.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I thought you said long.
No.
If he has a job.
There's a lot of things that's a person can tell you who they are without really telling you who they are.
Absolutely. You just gotta listen. Open your ears up to listen. Yeah.
And so you say, oh, well, I had this job 6 months ago. And okay, well, what you got.
So he's a job. So he's unstable. He's a job hopper. Okay.
You fighting. At any given moment, if you don't like something, you out of there.
He's flighty. Absolutely.
Too many people move too fast, and that's why relationships don't last. And you see people keep going. Still trying to search.
People want it hot, fresh, and ready.
Yeah.
They do.
Well, you know what they always say? You grown. Why we doing this? You grown. You grown, but I got common sense.
I know.
That's their main thing, boy. Look, I told somebody that about being I wouldn't say celibate, but abstinent. Because we know the difference between those two. So they was like, oh, well, you can never be a virgin again. Who said I was?
Right.
I never said that.
Right.
What you're not going to do is sit here and gaslight me for one. For two, you're not going to manipulate me. I mean, you're just not.
And that's what they were trying to do.
I know.
And I was told that at 52, because I was like, well, I just want a companion. Like, I want... That person can live in their house. I want to live in my own house. Mm-hmm. We don't have to live together. I don't want to get married again. And he was like, well, 52, you get with somebody, he's going to expect you to be with him long term. And I said, well, if he knows me and he understands in the beginning, this is not what I want, then don't assume that it's going to change down the line. I'm letting you know where I stand in the beginning. And so you're like, well, at this age, men are, our age, this is what we look for. I said, well, you're not the only man, and there's too many men out there, so you can't vouch for every man.
Mm-hmm.
When people tell you who they are, believe them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Don't be thinking you can change them.
Yeah.
Especially when they're in late stages of their life. You can't do that.
So are you guys, let me ask you this. Who here is big on compatibility when you're in the dating spectrum?
It varies because my husband and I are complete opposites.
I'm big on compatibility.
You are, but you not so much. What about you, Peaches?
And so, how's your communication? Let me ask you. So, how is the communication in that aspect? Because compatibility, that's big. That's where the communication line really falls heavily at. If you're not compatible, how does that work?
Well, I didn't say we have some things in common, but we were opposites. We're like we have like my husband is 9 years older than me, and his style of music is different from mine. You know, the way we chose when we were raising our kids. You know, so we had differences there.
Yeah,
but you know, we had to come together. It's talking about communicating, compromising, and stuff like that because it's time. Now, you remember when we were on that road trip? And I was like, this man, I didn't remember what he was listening to. And because we have a rule, whoever drives chooses the music.
Okay.
And whenever we take road trips, he drives because I don't like driving.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know, you got to stuff.
Yeah, I got to. No, but I have my earphones or I have my book.
Okay.
And I can kind of tune the music out. It just don't.
But I like that you just said, even though you guys are non-compatible in a sense, in certain areas, the communication is still there. Absolutely. I like that you just said that. Okay.
I got it. For me to function, I gotta have. We have to be compatible. I like sports. I like to fish. I like to travel. I like family. If you're opposite, I've been in a situation like that, kind of like yours. And it didn't work out because everything that I wanted, you didn't want.
So
the differences. So we don't have too many differences. To where we can't like come to a common ground.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So it was like a push-pull effect.
Oh, yeah. That's a big difference. Yeah. So for you, compatible or non-compatible? Compatibility?
I gotta be compatible.
You do?
Because I'm a big sports girl. I like to get out. I like to travel.
Okay.
And all that good stuff. So, and communication is real big, and I can't stand a liar. I just gotta throw that in.
And for me, I'm
starting off lying.
Huh? Okay.
And for,
ain't lying. Shit.
For me, and for me, I feel like I'm a chameleon. I can adapt to either or. That's just me, you know me. So.
But you know what you and you know what you know now at our age. You know what works for you and what doesn't.
And sometimes it's good because I'm an Aries, fire. My husband is a Pisces, water.
Oh Lord, he's emotional.
Yeah, the Pisces. Oh my God.
But it works for us because he know I can go from 0 to 100
real quick.
But see,
he can bring me back down.
I love Aries because that's what Chad was. Oh my God. Just straightforward, lay back in the cut, cool, calm, collective, don't nothing really razzle or dazzle. Oh yeah, don't set them off. Yes, indeed. That's you gonna see a whole nother beast. Yeah. So I love Aries. I love Aries people.
But people say y'all quiet and reserved. Yeah, for now.
Yeah, but don't set you off. Like Boosie say, set it off in this. Oh my God. All right, you guys. So that brings us to the end of our show. And I know you hate to see us go, but we gotta go. So, like I said, thank you guys for tuning in. Well, I know you hate to see us go. That's what I said at first. But thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate you. We know you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us, checking us out, and we appreciate the love, support, and we'll see you guys next time on the Divas Dose Podcast Show.